just unfair. I always get saddled with the stiffs. Why me?
Because I said so for one thing, and if I sent a new man with him, he'd quit.
It's unfair to me, Len. It just happens too damn much. I'm sick of it.
I couldn't care less if you're sick of it. You're working with him, and that's fine.
Please, Len, please. Anything but that, working with that jerk from Calhoun's Prunes. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm sick of it. Why me?
Because he specifically asked for you.
He's going to blow all my accounts right out of the water. I haven't sold a bottle of that crap in over a year.
That's exactly why he wants you. You're working with him, and that's final. I can't refuse him anymore. I've run out of excuses. Now, I don't know what to say, and besides, after all, he is a supplier. All he wants to do is teach you how to sell the Calhoun holiday program. Now, here's what happens. You'll take him to a couple of your accounts where he can't hurt us, right? Then you'll say, you're sick. You'll take him back to his motel room, and that's the end of it. Look, it's easy. Oh, by the way, he wants you to meet him at 8 a.m. sharp tomorrow morning at Cammy's.
8 a.m.?
Yeah, at least you get a free breakfast out of it, you know?
Yeah, big
But
deal.
just don't say anything so, no one can get mad at you. Hey, I owe you one, baby.
Great deal. You owe me your life.
I got it. You want to take the stuff?
Yeah, there you go. Where do I get that plank? Right down here. 20 franc?
Hi, Guy. How are you, pal? These tables are very small. They should be larger than this. All you have room to put on them is food. Sit down, relax.
That's it. No.
Get him another cup of coffee, will you, please?
That's it. Never mind. Forget it. I'm late already. Let's get the hell out of here.
Just a minute. Calm down and remember one thing.
Yeah?
He who bottles up his anger is a corker. You get that? Now, today, I'm going to step out of my role as a VIP from New York. And I'm coming in here as a teacher. As a teacher, teach you the way to sell. You got it?
I got it.
Now, I want to outline for you the 5-step selling plan that you'll see me do all over today. First of all, you have to get the buyer's attention. Secondly, you have to hold his interest. Third, you sell the advertising. Fourth, you sell the merchandising. And fifth, you close.
Oh, sheesh. Yes.
Sorry about that.
Forget it. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, would you get the check? I just have big bills. That's all I have with me, if you don't mind. Now, listen, before we go in, tell me something about this account.
She gets no call for Calhoun's and won't put it in.
No calls?
Right.
No calls? That's a piece of cake.
Huh?
Does she get any calls for chocolate ice cream cones?
What?
Of course she doesn't, because she doesn't carry chocolate ice cream cones. Now, do what I tell you. You say nothing. You listen and learn. Let the old pro handle this one.
Okay.
Come on. Good morning, young lady. What a pretty little apron you have on.
What do you want?
I think I'll have a chocolate ice cream cone, please.
Something else?
Well, actually, we're from Calhoun's Prune Cream.
Out! I told you 1,000 times I don't want any. Now get out of here before I call a cop.
Oh. Now, Did you see how I tactfully yet professionally withdrew from the conversation there? The whole presentation? Well, it was obvious to me, upon entering the store, that it was not the type of store that I wanted to feature, display Calhoun's Prune. Take me to a first-class account, would you please?
Look, after that fiasco in Murphy's, please, let me do the talking.
That's what you want, Ted. That's what you got. Tell you what I'll do. I'll do a critique on your performance, and then we'll discuss it afterwards.
Okay, do what you want to do, but please keep quiet and let me pitch Calhoun's Prune.
You got it, Ted. Now, listen. Before we start to talk to this guy, I have a few consumer giveaway items that I brought for you personally, under one condition, that you tell no one that I gave them to you. They'll be on the phone 24 hours trying to get these things from me, all right? Dynamite item. All right, there you go. I want you to use this now in consumer presentations for the next several weeks.
What the hell is this?
You're putting me on. You've never seen one of these? What? This is what is called a prune pitter. You push this into a prune, press the handle, tongs come out, grab the pit, and you pull it out. This is a very, very big item in New York. Again, I got about 7 of these for you.
I don't believe it. Hey, Steve. Hi, how are you? I want you to meet Cameron Crapley. He's from New York.
That's Crapley. K-R-long-A-P-L-Y. Cameron Crapley.
That's right, Cameron Crapley. He's from Calhoun's Prune Cream.
Calhoun's what?
Well, Steve, let me explain. Every store must have certain special and unique items. And we feel that by bringing in these special and unique items, you're telling the customer that you're thinking of him, that you're with it, that you know what's going on.
Ted,
and that you...
Ted, excuse me just a minute. I don't mean to interrupt. But I would like to tell you about a dynamite program that Calhoun's Prune has for you, Mr. Retailer, in this market for the months of November and December. November, you know, is National Prune Month. We're going to offer a 10-cent reduction coupon on every 750 ml bottle for both November and December, sold right here in this market. That will bring your price down here from $15.95 to $15.85.
Are you serious? 10 cents off a $15.95 item and it costs 20 cents to mail the coupon back?
Well, what we have found out in other markets, our research department has found out in other markets that the consumer generally saves up 10 of them and sends them in for $1.
Let me handle this. You see, these special and unique products mean that the customer is coming in for a specific product, that you're with it, that you know what's going on. And also the consumer feels that you're in with it.
Ted, excuse me a minute. I don't think, what's-his-name here has enough time to listen to all the insignificant talk and so forth like that. I would imagine you're saying to yourself, what is Calhoun's Prune going to do for me this holiday season? For me personally, well, we've got something very special. It's a case card, but a different type of case. Excuse me, Ted, let me show you. It slides right in to any kind of a 3-case stacker. And it says to your customers, season's greetings from Calhoun's Prune Cream, and you, of course. It's not the fruit, it's not the proof, it's the pits. This case card now becomes what we call a traffic stopper. It just does something for your consumers coming in. You may have to put a little piece of wood on it or something. But it just is a traffic stopper here where people just look at it and say, season's greetings from you, Mr. Retailer. Now, what do you think of the whole program?
Crapley, let me tell you something.
Crapley, K-R-long-A-P-L-Y.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's Crapley, and it sums up your whole pitch, too. Be sure and bring this guy back in January.
Why January?
Because I'm on vacation then.
I want to tell you, Ted, retailers are stupid. That guy didn't understand one damn thing I said to him. Haven't you got an account that's got his head screwed on straight, that knows the little basic merchandising and sales promotion?
Yeah, I think I do have one.
Well, let's go to him, for God's sake. Who needs this? I understand, honest to Christ, it's unbelievable.
Well, maybe.
I want you to let me handle this one. In the last call, I noticed you didn't even use the 5-step plan that I talked about. Ted, just listen and learn. Watch the old pro operate in here.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Ted. How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, young fella, Cameron Crapely, K-R-Long-A-P-L-Y. Crapely from Calhoun Prune Cream. Hello.
How do you
Ted,
do?
would you
Good
take
to
the
see
coat
you.
and hat?
I'm glad to.
This morning we're having breakfast, and I showed Ted the new consumer offer this year for Calhoun Prune, the guy flip that he said, Cameron, you've just got to show this to one guy, a very, very important guy. He'll flip out over it. We got to go down to Carl's Spirit Shop. And that's why we're
hold
here.
it, hold it. This isn't Carl's Spirit Shop. He's my competitor down the street.
Oh, well, Ted probably got a little confused, but it doesn't matter. We have this year, as a consumer offer, something that you've never seen before. I want to show it to you. This is a decorative owl dish. Now, you might say, why? Well, I want to just show you this thing. This is genuine imported plastic. And it's used for potato chips, cut-up fruits, M&Ms, chocolates, candy, cheese dips. It also stands on end, and you put a candle in back of it. It becomes a candle shield and throws all kinds of grotesque images all over the ceiling and the wall. We're sure there won't be another store in America carrying this. It's a Calhoun Prune exclusive. And I want you to take this home for the little missus, for me. Now, to help you sell this is going to be $4.95 and one label from a 750 ml of Calhoun. We've got to do two things. The first thing is we're going to supply you with what we call a shelf talker. This will go on the shelf just like this, and it will absolutely stop people. Excuse me, Ted. Ted, you got to be faster than that. Don't worry, Ted. Ted'll take care of it. And then put the Calhoun Prune right here, and people will walk by and look at this, and these things will move out like hotcakes. Now, the second thing, equally as important. First of all, let me ask you a question. Do you like cats?
I hate cats. I can't stand cats. I always hated cats since I was a kid. Why?
Well, our research department has found out that your customers like cats, and really that's the whole idea of it. We're going to advertise this year in Cat Fancy magazine. It's a dynamite magazine, I want to tell you. It's got all kinds of articles in it. How to housebreak your cat with a broom handle. People read these things. Now, our ad is right in here somewhere. Can't find it here. There it is. Season's greetings from Calhoun's Prune. Dynamite. Now, this was put in prior to the decorative owl offer. So the manufacturer now is going to let us have at each issue what they call a blow-in card that gives the special holiday offer, decorative owl dish, $4.95. What do you think?
Well, you've sold me, Craply.
Crapely. K-R-Long-A-P-L-Y. Crapely.
As I've said, Craply. The first cat that walks in and asks for Calhoun's Prune Cream, I'll put it in. And Ted, be sure to come by next week if you have anything for snakes.
Well, Ted, I guess you just can't teach a new dog old tricks. Or whatever it is, anyway. Look it's getting a little late, and I have a lot of important phone calls I have to make. You better drop me back at the hotel.
It would be a great pleasure. You stuck me with breakfast this morning. You used my car. You stuck me for that broken bottle. And I even paid for that chocolate ice cream cone.
Wait,
I don't think I can afford you any longer.
Just a minute. You think I was going to walk away without saying thank you to you? From Cameron And Calhoun Prune, I want you to have 2 decorative owl dishes. One for you and one for the little lady at home. And don't forget all the things I told you could do with them.
There's something else you can do with it, too, you know?
Well, what's that, Ted?
Never mind, never mind. You know, when you brought up that bit about home entertainment, you were right on. Most of us forget that it's a big part of the business because we're so wrapped up in gift-giving during the holiday season. Listen, why don't you check with Lenny to see if he'll let you sit on the Calvert meeting tomorrow? I understand that's just what they're going to be talking about. They got something called the Great Entertainers. That's geared not only for gifts, but also parties. And you know something? A guy like you might even learn something.
It's possible, Ted. It's possible. And I'm interested to know what the other thing is I can do with this owl dish.
I'll tell you.